From Baltimore's Inner Harbor, we're live from M&T Bank Stadium. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Houston Texans and the Baltimore Ravens. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off from Baltimore. Returnable from the 1. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over first down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. And off down to Hill. Breaks the tackle, still going. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
First down, ball at the 36. Shotgun snap to Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
At the 37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
12 to go now on 2nd down after the sack. Trying again, following the sack. Walker hauls it in. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. They'll give it to Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Finds his man, it's Rashad Bateman. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. It's a design boot. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running for it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure.
And a few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Mitchell up the middle. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. They're 3 yards closer to the end zone. Here comes second and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
There's another for it. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really. Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Stout all set to send this one away. Set to return. This is Braxton Berrios. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
First couple snaps, first drive of the game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Into a crowd, and intercepted! Picked up by Malachi Starks. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6.
At the 50-yard line.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Flush down now to his left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Lamar now from the gun. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens put one more on that first quarter lead. It's now 13-0. Stout all set to send this one away. Berrios now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. First carry here for the South Carolina product. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They go right back to Sanders. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Going to the ground again on first. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. Down the left sideline he goes. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans lower the deficit to a single possession. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Oh, it is disappointing this season, and they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Return starts at the 9. He lost the football. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. But when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens will have the football shy of the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Jackson throwing here. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he has this to the opposing 35.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You totally flip the field and the tone of this drive.
And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. We've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They have it on 2nd and short. Handoff headed left to Hill. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Again, this is Mitchell. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Ravens parlay the interception into points.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air and have 2 touchdowns on the ground, he's just been a difference maker.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Stout all set to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Well secured by Jaden Higgins. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On the give, it's Sanders. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Dell now in motion right. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here we go. Sanders running dead ahead. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision. He showed all.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 13. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. In a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score Ravens 20, Texans 13.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting at the 10. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Ooh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back. They've got first down from the 31. Blitz coming, Lamar. Headed out right. Connects on the crosser. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Short pass brought in, and he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Blitz coming here, Jackson. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Whoa. Now, what's up? 18. What's up? Robin.
Handoff here to Sanders. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Now we're on the draw with Mixon. Man, he used all the space he had. Got him around 8. That sets up 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
From the gun, Stroud. Finds the in route complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
First down.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. And it's the Texans with 1st and 10. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Trying the inside handoff to Sanders. Open space inside the 40. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Here we go.
On play action, here's Stroud. On the move, hit it right. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
All right.
They'll send their tight end right. They'll run with Sanders. He finds space into the red zone. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. 16 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
All right.
They motion the tight end over. First down from the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they face second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Stroud. The throw is caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Sanders has the Houston touchdown. The Texans earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, he looked like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. First down throw for Jackson. Hits him on the in route. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
No, we changed it.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Lamar throwing again. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Field goal unit out there on second down as they try for 3 here before halftime. There's a 44-yard look from the right hash. Looking good, but just a little too far left. He missed it. And this stays tied here in the second.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Setting up the screen. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. He'll take this at the 10. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasized coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so, and maybe even take control of this game.
Here we go.
Tight end going in motion here. They go play action with Stroud. He rolls to his right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Mixon on the toss. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Here we go. Get him, go get him. At 18. That's it.
They'll run it with Sanders. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Only 2 yards on the run, and they're left with 3rd and 11.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
All right. 18. That's it.
Here's Stroud. Throwing the out route complete. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Mitchell. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
From the 16. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Ooh, almost a throw to cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
2nd and 10 now. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Handoff here to Mitchell. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Well, this guy has been an animal on the ground today with some great results. A little surprising there, Kate, to see a sack so far behind the line of scrimmage. But that's a welcome sack defensively after seeing him do so much damage with his legs.
Now Hinton Jackson loses the ball. And the Texans have recovered it.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form, making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
Here we go.
Dell now in motion right. Tried to throw on first down. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Now a run by Sanders. Finds a big lane. Nice cutback. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Brings it in at the 13. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack.
29-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Middle.
Jackson to throw it. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. He was looking for Zay Flowers. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Collects this at the 32. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. A run here with Sanders. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
All right.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
19 Texas. 18. What's that? South.
On third and long, it's Stroud. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. The Texans set to punt. After that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Starts his return from the 23. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
On the return, the Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in very good field position as they come up first and 10. A give to Mitchell, running left. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Mitchell with first down and more. And finally down right along that opposing 40. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Now an inside give to Hill. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short. And we'll move to the next.
Here's 2nd and 7. Forced out to his right. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 16-yard line.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Second and 6 coming up here. Mitchell up the middle. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. They'll try with the wide out. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Went into their bag of tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown. But I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one because I don't think that was just a one-off.
The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Now Jackson off the play action. Vacates quickly left side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens now trail by to Lamar Jackson, touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Tony.
Here's Sanders. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun to give to Mixon. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Joe Mixon, the ball carrier. He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
And it's 3rd down.